In our shamanic practice, working with Don Miguel, my teacher, sometimes we work with crystals. They're part of a whole thing about power objects. And these are little or big devices that you can help you in your spiritual growth. So, for example, we work with crystals. Here's mine that I really love. You generally want to carry it around in silk or linen or some organic thing like, in this case, leather, chamois. Anyway, this crystal I treasure. I meditate with it every day, and it's been in everywhere, auspicious places like in the sacrificial altar in Teotihuacan, where I jumped to the sun. That was a really power spot for me. So this has been charged there. It's also been in Delphi, in Greece, right under the Temple of Apollo, where the real action is at. Anyway, so here's my my crystal. Pretty simple, but I love it, and it's really charged. And one time, Linda and I, my wife at that time, used this crystal and healed this woman who had a backache she had improper, her husband was a doctor, and he fused her backbone, the bones in her back, and she was really in pain, couldn't climb up the pyramids, but we used this and healed her, and she could climb up. Anyway, and to take care of it, what you want to do with your crystals, if you have crystals, is like some auspicious time, like a full moon or full moons, and then you leave the crystal out under the full moon, and then in the daylight, and let it recharge. It'll clean itself. And if you really want to clean it, put it in salt, Epsom salt, for 24 hours, and it really takes out the toxins, just like you would if you took a bath. Here's another view of it. Okay, then you can clean it, and then when you take it around, wrap it up with something like leather or chamois, and so the energy doesn't dissipate. And so this would be a little crash course on how to take care of your crystals. They're like, when we use them, like Don Miguel says, they become part of you. They're a living part of you once you initiate them into your energy and take them in, do a ritual for it, and then you initiate it to belong to you, and then they really become power that does not make logical sense, but it works. So check it out.